is the Johnston and packet tracer 5412. And we're going to go ahead and do the skills integration challenge right here and set up this network. So let's go ahead and go to our router first. That's what they want us to configure. Alright, so we're going to enable, we're going to do configure terminal. And then we're going to do interface, gigabit Ethernet 0/0. And then in here we're going to do IP address 172.17.25.2, subnet mask of 255.255.255.252. And we're going to go to interface G0/0. We're going to say no shutdown. Basically open up the port there. And we're also going to go G0/1 and say no shutdown. And now we're going to do some sub interfaces so that we can get them set up for our VLANs and our switches. So G0/1.10. And we're going to do encapsulation .1Q10 because we're doing VLAN 10 there. And we're basically going to do the IP address of 172.17.10.1 with subnet mask of 255.255.255.0. And the encapsulation allows us to put the IP address for this this configuration here. So otherwise you can't do it on these subnetworks. So we're going to go ahead and do our interface with a subnetwork of 20. And we're also going to be doing that with the 20 there. And then we're also going to put an IP address in there for that. So we got 20 right here. And this is also going to be 30. Well, actually, we got to do the encapsulation with the 30 there. And we have to change this to 30. And we're going to go ahead, when we're in there, we're going to go to our next interface, which would be .88. And encapsulation will be 88 right here. And IP address will be 88 here. And then we're going to do our last one, which is 99. Oh. So I'm just going to get rid of that. No interface for G0/1.999. Just want to put 99 twice. Alright, so let's go ahead and change that. There we go. Got 99. And do the same thing as I did earlier, put 99 here. And put 99 in here. And actually there is one difference that we have to do. And it's actually going to be an interface. The sub interface is 88. And this address that's going to be in there is actually going to be a native one. So let's go ahead and put that in there. We're the word native. And actually it might not let us do it without doing encapsulation of 88 native. That's where we're going to put it in there. I'm trying to put it on the next part. And now let's go ahead and that one's already set up, so that's good there. So. Alright, so our next step will be to do our switch, because this was our router. since we're making the VLANs basically on the router side right here, now we're going to do it on the switch side. Enable configuration terminal, and then we're going to do interface VLAN 99, and then IP address of 172.17.99.10, subnet mask. Oh, let's try this again. IP address of 172.17.99.10, subnet mask 255.255.255.0. And then we're going to do no shut on here. We're going to do VLAN 10. And we're going to go ahead and name that. Faculty / staff. And we're going to do VLAN 20. And then the name is going to be students. VLAN 30, where the name is going to be guest and default in brackets. Alright, and then we're going to do VLAN 88, and the name is going to be native. And VLAN 99, the name management. Alright, and our next step is we're going to have to go ahead and set up our VLAN and port assignments. So we want to set up our trunking and then put ports on our actual VLANs themselves. So I'm going to end, I'm going to do configuration terminal, go right back into it, and do interface G0/1, and then we're going to do the command switch port mode trunk, and then we're also going to do switch port trunk native VLAN 88. So we can go ahead and exit that. And now we're going to do basically VLAN with the port assignments now. So we're going to do interface FA0/11 with switch ports mode access, and then switch port access VLAN 10. And also our next interface that we want to do, and actually we want to do a range interface FA011, because there's going to be a few different addresses in here. So we're going to type in range FA0/11 through 17, and in this range you're going to do switch port mode access, out of here. Do configuration terminal. We're still going to do some more stuff that we're probably going to have to configure here. So basically, we need to do our IP default gateway, which is going to be 172.17.99.1. And what we want to do is we also want, for security reasons, we need to shut down the interface ranges of 1 through 5, because we're not using those ports right now. So FA0/1 through 5, and also gigabit 0/2, and we're going to tell it to shut those down. Now they're turned off, basically. And if we look at our results, we can see where we are. And it shows 100 out of 100. But if I do a ping between the computer and the server here, it actually won't work because Cisco is actually wrong on their configuration on this profile. So it's just going to time out, showing us that it's not going through. And the way to get around that is you're just going to actually have to change a native VLAN 88. So we're going to be changing that right now, and I'll show you that it actually works. So if you, and I'll just show it still does the same thing. So if you do interface, the one that we did earlier was basically interface it's right here, G0/1 switch port trunk native VLAN 88. So what we really need to do is VLAN 99. So we're going to go ahead and do that right now. G0/1, and if you do the switch port command, trunk native VLAN 99, then you'll notice something when we actually ping this time. Should work in the same exact address. You see it's pinging successfully right here. You can show it graphically too if you really want to. So it's a simulation. See, it'll actually go all the way there. And it goes back. So it actually goes all the way back. But it will be successful in the end. But it won't do it the first time because it needs to make an ARP table. Look down here at the bottom, when I do real time, it shows that's successful.